killing it right now.
What do you
Just show
mean?
me her as far as monetization. She's getting millions of views.
Plug her name. What's she do?
And
What's her name?
her name is Lena Class.
Nice. Okay.
But she's super big on women's sports. But I was just looking at. She showed me her earnings, and she's killing it. She's no, I seen her in a couple of days. It was like a $500 difference from what her earnings was.
How long has she been doing it?
Sure, not long, less than a year. No.
So I need to get with her.
Yeah, but
You need to be
she's
getting
in the
with her.
groups. One of the things she's in a lot of groups.
Uh-huh.
And then she started posting in the groups who has a bunch of followers. And now she's actually becoming the go-to person for women's sports.
Man.
Because she's putting information out before anybody else could put it out. So people are coming to her first. She's no face. She's not, you don't see her. This is faceless. This is just information she putting out.
What stream is she fucking with?
She's not streaming. This is all Facebook, Instagram.
Okay, so it's just like written?
Pictures, photos, stats, new articles, this stuff going on.
That's an area that I wanted to get into. Like either vlogging or just some sort of like on X or Twitter, just text media. Stay away from like you said, the imageless and the faceless stuff, because that's a whole nother. There's a whole audience that don't ever watch videos or pictures, and they just they read, and that's a whole nother option audience that I'm not utilizing. So kudos to that lady, man. She's doing big things.
Yeah, I'm loving it.
Tell me about how you been, what you've been up to, what's been going on. It's been how long?
Man, I don't know how long it's been. Like
almost more than 10, right?
Yeah,
more than
it's
10
definitely
years?
been more than 10. It's been like 11, 12, something like that.
It's been a rough time, though.
It's been up and down for me.
Yeah.
I've from shit, I left the pet store. I went back in hotels, started managing hotels. I did that for some more years. Down here, hotel closed down. I opened up Pampered Poopers. That was my Pooper Scooper pet waste management company. And I pretty much went around people's yards and picked up shit, parks, refilling doggy bags there, and it did well. But then we had an opportunity up in Orlando, so I had to leave that, and I didn't want to start all over up in Orlando. So then got up in Orlando, got into real estate. That's what I've been doing pretty much since then.
Real estate is, they're killing it right now, and the market's about to like turn around again.
It needs to. It's a crazy market right this moment. And
it's definitely going to be a buyer's market.
That has been. You have good years and you have bad years, good months. You might sell 5 houses and then not sell another house for 4 or 5 months. It's tough.
The marketing, I've seen you market, and how has your fitness lifestyle transition and journey impacted the retail and the housing market for you?
You know what? One, it gives you more confidence. 100%.
Nice.
I feel, walking out, and I kind of blend it as far as what I do, as far as social media. But I think that, people look at you different and treat you different when you are, like when I was 460 pounds compared to now I'm 285.
Congratulations.
Thank you, bro. And, put on a ton of muscle.
I see you pushing some heavy weight. I'm like, we got to get it in.
Yeah. So people treat you different now. I'm still on my journey. You know what I mean? And when I get there, I'm sure. But, people look at you different. People treat you different. And when, I think there's this stereotype of big people. One, when you look at somebody big, super overweight, you automatically like they lazy, they don't do shit, they just sit at home and fucking eat all day. You know, and you know, a lot of people might not admit it, but you do. People look at you, they be like, they don't do shit. They don't walk, they don't do nothing, get rid of your life. And I think a lot of people don't want to do business with you because they feel you can't even take care of yourself. So why am I going to trust you to sell my, you know, $600,000 house, my, you know, $1 million house, or, you know, whatever, when you can't even take care of yourself. You know what I mean? And you know, that's a lot of times that's not the case, and it wasn't the case for me. But I know, for me, I put on a lot of weight because I've lost. Like, if I calculate how much weight I've lost over the years, I've lost 100, gained back 120. You know, I've lost 50, gained back. Like, I've done that so many times. But with this time, it's different. Like, every time for me, it's about getting my mind stronger, you know, which is why I don't knock people who do, you know, GLPs and, you know, like, you know, I don't knock people who get gastric sleeves and bypass. You do what you have to do. But the thing is, if you don't get your mindset right, then it comes back. Like, you're good for a little while. Right. But if you don't fix it when you get sad, when you get depressed, when you start those same behaviors. And I think that those ways is quick ways. Like, I've tried every fucking diet that you could think of. I think the most craziest one I did was HCG.
I remember that.
Yes.
I've tried it. Yeah, I remember that.
I was eating 500 calories a day. That's and wild. Shooting the shot in my
one
stomach.
Apple. Like, yeah, I remember that.
500. Now, did I lose? I lost a ton of weight.
You did.
Really quick. Like, I was killing it. But again, that mindset aspect, if you don't start building new habits, building new behaviors to replace that, like I always say, that fat guy always lives inside of me. And I have to keep his ass back. It's always a struggle, you know, right now. Like, but everything in moderation. I'm not saying don't live your life, don't eat crazy, but learn how to moderate, you know, that 80-20 rule.
Facts. Pareto's law. Absolutely.
Yeah, that 80-20 rule. Look, 80% of the time you doing good, you can fuck up 20% of the time and still be good.
Right.
You know?
It's like when I was drinking, same concept, right? That alcoholic is still in me. Regardless of how many years of abstinence, I got to keep that alcoholic in check. He's going to tell me, nah, it was just, you know, it was just an emotion, or you were just going through something. And I know that's the old me saying, let's just go back. And I know once I get back, I'm comfortable and I'm making excuses to why I can have that whole tub of ice cream, because it comes with more than just the addiction. For me, it's comfort. Like, anything that I'm comfortable in, I'm a warm blanket to it. I'm going to just hug up on it and stay. Yeah. So alcohol, food, women, anything. So I got to check that person inside that just 100%. Wants to, that just wants to see comfort. So I understand completely. My weight loss journey has been up and down too. I mean, my heaviest was almost 3, and that's and I knew nothing about fitness, so that was just coming out of high school, and that was eating terrible, not working out, the low confidence. I realized when I started working out, the effect that it had on the mind was way more impactful than it did the body. So that kind of is the concept, the topic of the episode. But what I noticed more was the effect it had on everybody around me. Everybody got more confident. Yes. Everybody started wanting to work out, eat healthier. And I started realizing, wait, people are looking at me as an example. And I never felt like an example until that moment. I'm like, okay, bet.
No, and that's I have that same experience. I look at my timeline, I get so many phone calls about what you doing, how you do this, you know, from sisters, cousins, aunts, and friends on Facebook. I be bigging up a lot of people. I look at my timeline, I see everybody in the gym working out, doing something, and I'm like, people like, it started with me. Like, you know, and people are telling me like, yo, keep going because I need you to go so that
to get me going.
I can keep going.
Facts.
You know what I mean? And that's one of the reasons why I post, because I treat social media kind of like my journal.
100.
You know, it's like it holds me. People, I post like I definitely want to get attention from the stuff that I post, and obviously turn it into money. You know, but it's my personal journal that I post, and I really don't post for other people. It is for me, and if I can help somebody with what I'm going through, you know, it's like I'm sharing what I'm going through, knowing that there's other people out there going through the same thing, but they're afraid to post. They're afraid to get in the camera. And I talk to people all the time who say, you post, hey, you just get on camera and you post. Do you understand that I am not really a camera person, right? It takes a lot of courage, a lot of strength. It's the same thing. I do spoken word. I stand up. I've done motivational speaking. I'm terrified every time I get in front of the mic in front of a group of people. But I don't let that stop me, though. You know what I mean? Power. And when I turn that camera on, I don't let it stop. I don't care all my fears, all of that. It goes. I'm still going to do it anyway. I'm scared of heights. I will ride the biggest roller coaster. I will skydive. I will do all of that. But
what has that taught you? Because that's a great point. Getting past your fear, because people say you do it and it looks so effortless. I'm terrified.
Yes.
Behind this mic, I hate the way I sound, look. If I could smell myself on TV, I'd probably stink. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm telling you, like this is uncomfortable, but it's. I call it paying taxes.
Yes.
You're paying the tax of the cringe tax. I got to get past myself, my fear, like the first day in the gym. Somebody really told me the other week the best line she said that she uses on her clients. The hardest piece of equipment to use in the gym your first week is the front door. I was like, drop the mic, drop the mic. 100% true. And I'm like, that's facts. I tell my people, just show up to the gym for the first week. That is your goal. Don't lift a thing.
Just consistent.
Just consistently get there.
Yeah, and so that's my thing. I heard something the other day that actually stuck. I was talking to my wife about it.
Kudos to her. How is she doing?
She is doing amazing.
She's amazing. I can see
she's
like
doing amazing.
In your posts, I've seen her confidence spike.
Oh, absolutely.
Skyrocket. Absolutely. She's pushing you. You push her. I love the relationship.
She's always there. She's not always on camera, but she's always there. But I heard a couple weeks ago, it was a guy. He said he said you can suck, but you can't skip.
Ooh.
And so what that means, what he meant was, so even if you go to the gym and you do a minute on the treadmill, you sucked, but you didn't skip. And it's about building the consistency, because it takes consistency with it. It's not quick. Yes, you could do it quick, but everything knows that the quick don't last long. No, for the long term, you have to. It has to become a consistent part of your daily routine, and we know it takes time to build routine. So just showing up is 90% of the work done. You know, and as you start showing up more, then you start getting more done. So he's like, so you could suck. So if you probably, another example we use, if you're reading a book, you say I'm going to read 10 pages a night, but you just tired. So you just read one page. You didn't skip it, but you sucked at it, but you didn't skip it.
No, facts.
You know what I mean? And I was like, you know what? I'm going to do, because it's a lot of days that you be like, you know what? I'm going to change my rest day to the day and then do the workout.
You start negotiating with yourself.
Yeah, you know, you start negotiating with yourself. It's like,
nope.
Just go ahead and do it. I don't care how tired you is or what you got going on.
Consistency builds in one direction, regardless. It's either going to build for you or build against you. That momentum. So I every day I don't work out, I know it's a penny in the bank of comfort. I haven't worked out in about a week because of that, losing the job situation and a bunch of stress. And I know the effects that not working out has on my mind. Not so much my body, but my mind. And it'll affect my mind to the point where I'm seeing myself differently. Physically, no change, but my mind is seeing a change. And I'm like, damn, I got to get into the gym. I
Yeah.
don't care if I, like you said, if I suck today, I suck today, but I went to the gym.
Yeah.
And even that feeling is
Just
accomplishment.
or working out, you know, and it doesn't have to be to the gym. You know, get down, do some push-ups, do some jumping jacks, do some squats. There's a lot of stuff you could do. You could do at home. The object is to get your body to not, because say I know I going over my weight loss journey over these years, being at my heaviest, which is 460 pounds, and I've learned when I've seen the pattern. Like, so I see when I started gaining weight back, and I see the behaviors to start. And the first part is I start skipping the gym, and I start negotiating. I'll be like, I know my plan is 5 days a week, one recovery day, one active recovery day, one rest day. I can still get it done in 3 days.
Right.
I can get it done, and then next thing you know, I'm not drinking. Next thing you know, I had a drink. Next thing you know, I'm not eating no fried food. I had a Burger King, you know, and I start seeing certain habits start to come back. Now, the good thing about it is that because I've recognized that, now I can control it. Before, I wasn't recognizing it, and then one missed day turns into 3, and then it's like, I haven't been to the gym in 3 months now.
Right.
You know what I mean? And yeah, I gained an extra 20 pounds back, and the scale was starting to rise again, you know, and my definitions is starting to get soft again. And, you know, and I hate starting over.
That's a fact. It's so easy to just stay consistent and start over. That start over sucks,
like,
bro.
So, because you kick yourself, like, you're like, damn, I got up all those mornings at 5 a.m. to go to the fucking gym. I work hard. I deprived myself of all the shit that I really wanted to do. And I had the results, and I just fucked it all up, and now I gotta go do it all.
You gotta start from scratch. You know what I used to tell people when they for some reason think it's like an ego or some sort of I need to see myself on camera thing. No. I tell people record yourself so you can see your progress. A, and then B, so when you do have those moments of like I don't feel like it or you're not motivated, you look back, it's your portfolio of I did that. I get motivated to looking at my old stuff. I'm like, I need to get my ass back in the gym. What am I doing playing around?
Yeah.
So I used to want to come up with a personal training program in a packet that I'm making a profile for you of before and after shots, you in the gym videos of you working out, making them edits, making them look super nice. So at the end of your journey, you have a transformation package that's almost similar to people's Instagram or TikTok reels and shit like that you're seeing yourself in motion. I found value in it because I can look back at it. Like I said, it's like a videography of your journey. To me, it was impactful. I know if I had 2 or 3 clients that signed up and agreed for that, didn't have to do the work, but got the footage at the end, they'd feel the same way.
Yes, of course. That's
so true. I think what you're doing, the recording, has so many benefits to it. For one, you get to look back. You got no one can take this away from you. I did this. This is my proof. This is my journey, my story. It's motivational for me. But then again, you come at a niche, like a left field angle that's untapped that can make so much money. So much money. What do you call it? The advice from a fat guy or some shit?
Fitness advice from a fat guy.
Brilliant. It's fucking brilliant. If that don't scale and make trillions of dollars in about 10 years, someone's going to take that. I promise you. Keep it and run with it. Keep it, run with it.
Yeah. I got my little series that I'm doing right now, whether it's fitness advice.
Because nobody starts at Adonis. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Nobody starts there.
Exactly.
You got to work your way up to that. And more than likely, you're skinny, you're overweight, and that's it, right? You those are my options. Yeah.
And ultimately, you know, I thought about doing some training eventually. Not right now, but I do train. I got a couple people in my family that I give meal plans and workout plans and stuff too. And you know, be in their ear
Mm-hmm.
and stuff, trying to keep them accountable. But no, ultimately, one of the things that I think for me, because I've had a lot of trainers. I don't have any trainers right now as me training me, but I've had trainers, and I've been through this journey so long that I know what to do.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But knowing what to do is not the hard part. I know form, I know exercises, I know which muscles to work, I know what splits I need to do. Like, I know how to do that. To me, it was just doing that, and sometimes knowledge is dangerous. You have it and you don't use it, you know what I mean? But one of the things that I did look for, which is a lot of times is hard to find, is a personal trainer who was big and lost a ton of weight, and now they're personal trainer. So I've had trainers who've been fit all their life. It's not the same type of training. You're looking at me like, well, you can't do. No, bro, my body don't work like that right now, and you don't understand. Actually, you don't have the understanding that I have, because you was an athlete in high school. You was fit all your life. You was wrestling.
You wanted to go pro, but this is what you ended up doing, right?
So now you're a trainer.
Exactly.
So you have no fat experience. You've never been fat.
That conversion, that what's it called? The recomposition. You've never had to do that.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's what I'm on now. I'm on body recomp right now.
Nice. There's more average people looking to get fit than there are athletes looking to go pro.
Yes.
So when you look at it in the aspect of, okay, I'm saving lives and I can make some money here, it's the best bet. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, for the most part, bro, I got these. They were buy one, get one at Publix. So normally I'm shopping for a deal. So normally I'd buy one for the price of two. So I bought like 6 of them. They're not bad. I mix them with my coffee, and that's like my morning. But I think that's a great angle that you got. And I think you can plug it all. Your lifestyle can make money and can open doors for your flipping houses.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Absolutely can work together. Just because just because you go to the gym has no impact on my flipping homes, right? Yes. If anything, it influences, it makes it better. Absolutely. I can plug one for the other.
Yeah.
So in the future, I think the more you publicly brand yourself, which you have, which I've always admired you for. You've always, and this is like the whole script I had earlier about how like you captivate the audience with your ability to
that's
speak
what I'm
and
trying
hold.
to do as well, because the same energy that I have with fitness is what I've had with social media. Like, I've been trying to build my social media for a long time. Bro, I've had people say, aren't you a dude from Instagram or Facebook? Yeah, I follow you on TikTok. And it's like, what, for real? And I don't even have. Like, I just hit 500 followers on my fitness page on Instagram. Congrats. Like, literally yesterday, I had 500 followers, which has been like that for a long time. Now, I start building. Again, it's like the weight loss. Like, I start building, but obviously it's my fitness page. So if I fall off and not doing fitness, then the posts stop on that page. You know what I mean? And the same thing with it. And I kind of get into a funk, depression. Like, I went through real bad depression, and when my mom passed away.
Sorry about that. Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks, bro. My mom passed away, and I literally stopped doing life, stopped participating. I'm just existing. I still did what I needed to do to take care of my family and stuff like that. But
something lost. You lost something.
Yeah. I wasn't posting. No, I wasn't doing what I was supposed to do. And I seen people who used to ask me for information and advice and stuff, and they got 80,000 followers now. They got brand deals and they making money doing what I showed them to do.
Right. Yes,
but because I wasn't consistent and I didn't do what I wasn't practicing what I was preaching, then it's all good. So now it's like, all right, I'm focused. I'm back on.
What I think it reignites the passion to what you had before. Like your spoken word, you had videos, you had
Absolutely.
YouTubes.
Yeah.
Way before YouTube was the thing to do,
Bro.
you was doing it.
Yes, sir.
I remember I would try to get girls off of your spoken word. I would be drunk as fuck. I'd hit you up and say, yo, Paul, I know this guy. I know this artist, well known from Philly. He's got spoken word coming out of his pores. Let me call him up and have him spit for you. I would call you up, put you on speaker. I'd be wasted just for you to spit to these girls, bro. And it worked. It would work. Thank you again. You know what I'm saying? So, but like you had that platform locked. So and it shaped you behind the mic, shaped you in front of a crowd, shaped you in front of people that helped your communication skills with your homes, communication skills with your building businesses for the dogs. And to me, I'm looking at him like I knew he had it in him the whole time. I knew he had it in him. It's just it's about the world catching up to you. You had all these abilities and skills, but no way to get it out. But now the world has finally caught up to you. So it's like,
bro, you are so true, and that's so true. I've had this conversation, even with this AI shit.
Exactly,
bro.
They in trouble now.
I've been talking about AI for years now, and even all the LLMs, the large language models, the ChatGPTs, the Claude, the Groks. Like I have been talking about these, and nobody was even knew what ChatGPT was, right? And now everybody is an expert. There's AI experts, and I actually have. I got a certified prompt engineering certificate like 2 years ago.
Nice,
right? But I've been like that with a lot of stuff. I've been on YouTube. I was just telling my video. It used to take like you had to go outside and play and go outside and do some shit. Your video would not be uploaded to YouTube
for the next day.
It would take forever to get a video up on YouTube.
Yeah.
Now it takes seconds. No.
When's the last time you did a YouTube?
On my recently.
Cool.
I've been focusing mostly on short form content, so I do post some shorts on my team